Hello, and welcome to Dragonball Speak. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, man, these guys aren't doing a double episode like they said they were going to do. Well, look, you know, it's just right. Shut your mouth.
Yep.
Shut your mouth and listen for a sec. Mm-hmm. If you guys were to like and comment and subscribe and share with your friends and get us up to millions of views, you'll get your precious, we'll be getting paid for this thing.
Yeah, if we got paid for this thing, we would be done with Super already.
We would be making a lot of content.
We would have My Hero Academia speak, One Piece speak, Rule 34 Tentacle Android 18 speak.
Where we review a different image every week. Yeah, but you know what? You guys just, if you really want the double episode, maybe just maybe drop a little support here and there.
And we planned this all along. It's totally not because we just didn't.
YouTube needs a tip jar. Or like...
they got it on Twitter now.
Patreon. Oh. Tip us on Twitter.
Tip us on Twitter.
Yeah, whenever we do things. Tweet things.
Which is... We're not the grip.
It's seldom.
But it's okay, though.
But, I make it happen.
You do, and I appreciate it, and I hit that retweet every time. Sometimes I even throw a little flair.
This is a show where we summarize and review every episode of Dragon Ball Z, 3 episodes at a time, sometimes 6, and we rate them each on a scale of 1 to 7 stars.
Not today, though.
Episode 52 will probably be a double episode, but you guys just bear with me here.
It's probably my fault because I went on vacation from Thursday to Wednesday, and planning a double episode is a lot more. It's double the content, which
basically
means
3 to 4 hours of work instead of 2 to 3 hours of work,
and then that doubles in editing time, and then us just figuring out the time, and then let's call a spade a spade. We both got video games I know we like to play right now. And
what's your game of the year?
Game of the year
so far?
Shit, right now probably Returnal.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Returnal's really good. I can't wait. Did you get any farther?
I'm on the 4th biome.
Okay, so you haven't even wait till you get the.
I think the 4th one seems remarkably similar to the first one, unless I'm just back at the first one.
No, you are. It's like green.
Yeah. Anyway, we post every Saturday morning. And I'm Brandon.
And I'm Sal.
Oh. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, nice. And this is Dragon Ball Speak, episode 51.
Welcome to the Cell Games. SpongeBob.
Episode 165, the Cell Games, which he doesn't even name drop until episode 167. But
yeah. Spoilers. Thanks a lot.
Ooh.
Dragon Ball Z and Funimation and whoever else is doing this.
So Funimation's in charge of localization. So we pick up exactly where the last episode leaves off, with Trunks still powering up. He's still angry at Cell. He's still trying to beat Cell. He's very powerful. He's very beefy.
Very beefy.
He's got the girth, but does he have the speed? We learn that he has a Hamartia when it comes to this new form. Krillin stops at an island with Vegeta. Vegeta's down for the count kind of, but he gives him a Senzu bean.
He said, have you ever had one of these? Because Krillin is like the local Senzu bean dealer. Dude loves them.
That's like a running joke in the community, basically.
Really?
Yeah. He has a move in Dragon Ball FighterZ where he throws a Senzu bean.
To heal someone else?
Yeah, I think it's like a support move.
That's awesome. Him and Yamcha. God forbid Senzu beans didn't exist, they'd be donezo.
Dude, literally, Yamcha had a hand through his heart.
Nothing a Senzu bean can't fix.
Nothing a Senzu bean can't fix. Which is funny because when they debuted, they were not healing. They were just, they filled you up.
Yeah, gave you energy because Goku likes food.
But now they're magical healing beans, which is, I'll take it.
I'll take it too. They're the greatest thing ever made, apparently.
So Trunks can't hit Cell. Are you starting to piece it together at this point?
I actually didn't piece it together till it's pointed out. Pretty obviously, but
that's okay. Sometimes you just watch the show.
The answer was so
yeah, you get
obvious.
bigger, so you're slower.
Yeah, that I was going beyond. Last week we were talking about Deku and My Hero and stuff, and I'm like, oh, they're probably breaking bones and shit. But no, it's just straight up when you're girthy, you're not getting as much speed in.
I mean, literally, bodybuilders in real life like the big boys can't run very far. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Same concept.
You
basically.
tap their shoulder, they're like,
oh, I can't. I can't touch it. What do I do? What do I do?
Can't even scratch their own backs.
I can't even scratch it.
I mean, I would like to be that buff, but
I wouldn't. I like it. I like how we are.
well, I've already got a small PP, so
Yeah, that's something we have in common. Gohan's Training. Trunks can't hit Cell, and Gohan's Training. We get Goku demonstrating to Gohan, like, hey, yeah, these are these forms, so to speak, beyond Super Saiyan, but they're basically useless because of the trade-off that Goku, you know, he's an expert martial artist. He immediately recognizes, like, yeah, sure, I can get bigger and stronger, but what does that do to my speed and my stamina?
drops it down.
Yes.
This is the part where I was like, oh yeah. Very spelled out for you.
Yeah, they really
Also,
kind of hinted at it
Right
already.
before here, Gohan's got some pretty bad art animation.
This episode in general was pretty poor,
Yeah.
animation-wise.
But
But the subsequent episode was deliciously beautiful. Very good looking.
yeah, I agree.
Very good looking. It's a very particular like animator, like a lead animator. I don't know the names or anything, but I follow some Twitter accounts that like talk about it. Trunks is pathetic, according to Cell.
Yeah.
He says, "You are pathetic."
And we think he's about to get his ass beat. You know.
He does a little bit.
He does, but we think
He takes some bad hits.
yeah. Like I'm like, oh, Trunks is gonna die. This is it. And,
Oh, yeah.
Then we go a direction I did not expect.
He hits him with a throat chop.
Yeah, he does.
He chops him in the throat and then like hits him up and then hits him down. And I think throat chop, hits him up, hits him down.
That's it, I think. Then he like does
No,
the
and
thing
then
where
like another up and down maybe.
That's right, because then at the end he like does the slide through the dirt thing.
Yeah, right. The
And
classic.
the Vegeta clan, you know, I guess it's just a dad and a son at this point. They have quite the Adam's apple.
Yes.
So that throat chop I know hurt
Yes.
quite a lot.
Have you ever been hit in the throat? Like not by a person, but like just by circumstance or whatever?
No, I've seen people do the like thing, like right to like the Adam's apple, but I never had an Adam's apple, so like people didn't mess with me like
You
that.
have one. It's just not like
Well,
it
it's
doesn't
not-
like stick
not like
out.
the
Oh
big
yeah, I
guy.
see what you're saying. I don't know why or when I've been hit in the throat, but I know what it feels like. Like I have felt it before. I don't know if it's like a friend accidentally hit me or on purpose hit me or
Probably on purpose.
if I like ran into something, but it is a very unpleasant feeling.
It seems like something that happened. It's probably happened to me in elementary school or junior high.
Like if you just
high school.
if you just like kind of do it, it doesn't feel good.
Uh,
Now imagine doing it like boom.
It's a good way to kill somebody too.
Maybe.
The esophagus, like break it or
Well,
collapse it.
it's not really like a bone.
Let me,
It's like a
under there.
squishy tube.
That's true.
Maybe you can burst a couple things.
It'll be like a straw breaking.
Goku explains that it takes more than brute strength to defeat your opponent.
Yeah, you need speed. You need agility, agility,
Agility.
girth and angle. Those are the four
Girth
keys
and angle.
to defeating your enemy.
You gotta dip, duck, dive, dodge,
Dodge.
and dip, duck.
The rare dodgeball. reference.
Yes. Bold move, Cotton. Cell bulks up too to show Trunks that he's like, hey, I can do this too. It's like kind of a bitchy move because it's not exactly intelligent. So my thing is like, how does Trunks not feel slower? He's like, why can't I hit him?
Yeah, he's like, what's going on?
I don't understand.
But Goku's like, literally, like, if you have bigger muscles, it's harder to move them.
Yes, and Goku we know is not the smartest Saiyan in the bunch. If in fact I would put Trunks probably above him in terms of brain power. But
I'd honestly say the only person probably not as intelligent as Goku might be Yamcha.
or Vegeta at times. Vegeta is like an analyst, but he's also very idiotic. Like
That's true.
in this episode.
And the next.
So yeah, Cell bulks up. He's got like he can do this as well, I assume, because he's got the same DNA, right? Like
Yeah, I was about to say this isn't Super Saiyan, but it's definitely like some of the Saiyan DNA activating in him.
I completely agree. So Trunks learns his mistakes, and he kind of just first off, the shot where he powers down and his hair goes back to normal looks really cool because it's like Super Saiyan spiky, and then it goes back
Drops
down.
down.
Yeah, and then he kind of just gives up. He's like, "Can you hear that or no?"
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
Sorry about the doggies. They're being doggies. Yeah, Trunks kind of gives up, and he's like, "Well, you kind of win." And then Vegeta is like telling Krillin, he's like, what's going on? And then kind of Krillin tells him what's going on, and he's like, I'm going to go beat Cell.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately after having been destroyed by Cell probably about 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah, this is classic Vegeta, like, to a T. Like, if you need to show somebody who Vegeta is, show them Vegeta getting his ass beat, and then show them 10 minutes later Vegeta eating a Senzu bean and being like, I gotta take on Cell.
Some things never change.
The rest of the episodes, he's like that too. He's just like, I got this. There's also a part where Vegeta mentions that he purposefully didn't get stronger.
So Trunks says, no wonder my dad didn't do this, because he already knew, like, basically the same concept that Goku explains. He, like, there's no point.
Is Trunks assuming, or does, like, Vegeta probably did know that? I feel like Vegeta did not know that. He doesn't seem like the type that would be like, if I get stronger, I won't be able to defeat him. Vegeta seems very much
I think that he's an expert fighter that has fought many. Ooh, they say that a lot. It's not really a thing, I don't think. I would think yes, because like him and Goku, you have to realize, like, are literal geniuses when it comes to martial arts and battling and stuff. So I would say yes, because Trunks, even he's like, man, I was like such a child about this. Of course he didn't do it, because like there's it's a very poor trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it stands to question, I guess. But
meanwhile, everyone up in the Kame Tower is like, uh-oh, Vegeta's powered down. Is he dead? He might be dead. Trunks is dead, blah, 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 maybe. And then Krillin's like, oh no, I don't sense his power. Is he dead? And Vegeta, after hearing Krillin say Trunks might be dead, stands up and says, fine by me.
Yes.
Now I can fight Cell.
Yes.
Worst father ever.
People say, like, the meme is like Goku's a bad dad, but in this like time chamber sequences, he's like actually a really great dad.
Yeah, I don't. Where's
like
the bad
very
dad
supportive
things come in? I mean, sometimes he knocks him around, but like
because like he like spends time away from him, like training.
Well, you know what? Your dad's freaking Superman. He's got to save the world, kid. That's all I have to say about that.
So Cell lets Trunks live, and he says, you know what? I really like... So here's where the Goku DNA really comes through.
Yep.
He's like, I'm really having fun with this. I want to do a tournament to see if anyone like will match up to... Like, he basically wants to test what he's got more. And he's like, and then I'll, after I've milked that for what it's worth, I'll just destroy the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cell wants the mommy milkers.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's never had them. Really, any milkers before. He's actually been the milker. This whole arc, really, he's been milking, and
he's been sucking the teats of the human race.
Now he's ready to
figuratively
suck. No,
now he's ready to be sucked.
Now he's ready to be sucked.
He's ready to offer up some of his milk.
Yeah.
What'd you give it?
I gave this one a 5 out of 7. It got way better at the end when we started getting to the tournament stuff, just because we haven't heard that word at all in Dragon Ball Z. And the old Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball had
hairs,
3 tournaments.
Yeah, the old Dragon Ball hairs on the arm were standing up. And I was like, here we go. Tournament. And I also it's in my next episode, so I guess I'll save it for there. But I guess I'll just say, I said I'm going to guess this tournament is Brandon's favorite Dragon Ball Z arc, because I know that you love yourself some tournaments.
Okay, where do I go from there?
Well, I mean,
I can't tell you what my favorite arc is, whether it's this or whether it's another one, but I will say that I love tournaments. And you can expect it to be good.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
That sounds about right.
But I can tell you my favorite arc in Dragon Ball, my favorite arc in Dragon Ball Z, and my favorite arc in Dragon Ball Super may or may not have similarities.
What about GT?
I do not have a favorite arc in GT because, I guess if I had to choose, I would, but they're all... The best GT arc is only slightly better than Garlic Jr.
Oh, no.
I mean it. I might get flamed for that, dude.
How
but
long
it's not
is GT?
Good. 52 episodes, I think.
There's a deep part of me that wants to watch it.
We will.
Yeah, no, that's true. We will.
There's an episode, a full 20-minute episode, where our main characters are stuck dancing because these guys put down a radio and it's like playing a song that makes it so you have to dance. And it's like the same animation loop, the same song, the same everything for literally 20 minutes.
That sounds incredible. What's the song? Is it like Africa by Toto?
No, it's just like a song.
Oh, damn. That would have been sick if it was like an actual song.
No, it's like a fake song.
No,
No, that would be kind of sick. See, that would be kind of sick. No, it's not.
I give it a 5 out of 7. What did
They're
you
called the
give it?
Para Brothers. 5 out of 7. I gave it a 5 out of 7.
Okay, sick. Look at
Yep.
that.
No, I thought it was great. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but
Yeah.
we got some plot, we got some good, decent fighting, some blah 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 blah. I love basically almost every Goku and Gohan chamber scene.
Mm-hmm.
I really like what they're doing with that. Did you expect? So this tournament really is not, I would think, what you'd expect to happen
at all. No, I had never would have thought a tournament. In fact, I knew that Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and presumably Super tournaments are a thing. But in watching Dragon Ball Z, I was like, man, I guess there's where's there room for a tournament? It's just one big bad to the next. And so of course the big bad is let's have a tournament, y'all. And I'm very hyped. I'm very excited about it. We're gonna get to why here soon, but there's a little character named Yamcha who's feeling pretty good.
He's feeling bold, bro.
He thinks his chances are high, and
bold.
I'm very excited
Yeah.
to watch him get that ass beat.
Yeah.
Episode 166. What is the tournament?
What is the tournament?
Who is the tournament?
Where is the tournament?
Do we have a name for it?
No, not technically, but yes. Trunks boy is frustrated.
Yes, very. Actually, you go ahead. I was gonna jump ahead.
No, tell me what you got.
Well, mine was jumping ahead to Vegeta's being cocky is all cocky.
This episode looks damn fine.
Yeah, it does.
Like
it does.
like a dry cheese and a fine wine.
Yeah. Let's get some prosciutto in there
and a
too.
good cheese and some prosciutto and some charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
charcuterie, as they say.
Yes, the shark coochie. This is actually where we get the hair transition that I liked from Trunks, but no wonder because this is the better animated episode. Vegeta shows up. He looking good. He's kind of monitoring the situation. Trunks is, a little bit in dismay, talking to Krillin a little bit like, that sucked, I got beat, I don't know what to do. He wants to do a tournament. And then 16. Did you expect this ball out of left field?
I want to fight.
I will help the fight for the squirrels.
Half brain missing.
I would like to help. I would like to take the squirrels and love them.
I want to touch the
I will
Yaba.
sodomize them.
Oh God!
So
It's that cat that he wants, actually.
that went on probably
So
way too long.
The music was so much. It was like hype and bouncing and so much energy behind it. And it's just Android 16 getting his rocks off with a cat.
So the one character that you at once upon a time suspected to be the main villain of the arc.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but once
I
upon
do,
a time
yeah.
you were like, I think 16's the big bad.
Yeah.
Turns out he's going to be helping in the tournament. So,
I thought 16 was going to kill 18 and 17 for getting in his way while trying to fight Goku. Which, mind you, I can't fully be right, but 16 and Goku haven't met yet. Right? I don't think they have.
I don't think they have.
So he still might try to kill Goku. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe he's got some brain stuff, and when he sees Goku, it's going to take over and be like, gotta kill him. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them.
Yeah, maybe. Do you think that'll happen?
No, I don't think so. I think 16 is just going to be a sick-ass android fighter.
So why the change of heart?
Because they took his friends away, and I actually don't really know. 16's kind of been... To be honest, I forgot 16 was a character that had a role until... Because he was basically just watching 17. Then he got his ass beat, and then he didn't really do anything.
He was beating ass.
He did beat some ass, but then he got his ass beat.
Yes.
With the rocket punches.
Yeah, sweet.
And that was it. He would be in the background of some shots sometimes, but I honestly don't even know how he got to where he's at.
He got very scared and ran really fast for the final flash.
That's right.
By Cell.
Yeah.
He was just kind of there. 16 wants to help. Goku versus Gohan sequence that was smooth like butter. I could watch it on repeat.
And there's flames under their feet because the hyperbolic time chamber is all lit with flames.
It's tasty, brah.
Yeah, it was very good.
It's good. So yeah, they're sparring more or less, and Gohan kind of falls out, and Goku's like, "You're doing great." He puts him to bed. It's, same stuff, different day, but it just looked real good, and I appreciate all the Goku versus Gohan training that I can get.
Yeah, we haven't really seen them sparring much either yet. It's mostly been Gohan
Yeah, it's been a bit, but
kind of going crazy, so it's nice to see him. He's getting control of that Super Saiyan.
He's starting to. They can't really. It looked good in this episode, but they aren't able to decide on what they want his Super Saiyan hair to look like.
I agree, and I actually wrote a note about that.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it looks horrifically bad, and sometimes it looks freaking awesome.
I don't know where I put it, but I was like, did Gohan get a haircut or something, and I just missed it, or like,
not another one.
No, yeah, his hairstyle is just not consistent.
It's not consistent, but whatever. We'll give it a pass. We'll give it a pass.
Yeah.
We'll give it a pass.
I missed the mullet, but
Yeah, we all do. So
I don't know why I wrote it, but I said the Bulma's mom. Okay, so we're back in
Capsule Corp.
Yeah.
Everyone meets up at Capsule Corp.
It's Vegeta and Trunks, and they meet Bulma's mom, and I put the Bulma's mom, Bulma, Vegeta dynamic is probably something.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean, just calling a spade, like Bulma's mom is a hot mom.
Yeah.
And Vegeta is with Bulma. Like, I don't know,
Bulma's mom was flirting with Trunks, who is her grandson. And Bulma was like, I don't know if they're like doing it on purpose or if I'm
Bulma's
just being weird, but it's kind of weird. Like I get weird.
Yeah.
She's like looking at him.
She's like, wow, my son's real hot.
Like, wow, and he's about my age too, since he's from the future or a little younger. But anyway, let's not.
While holding him as a child.
She's like, wow, he looks great.
Lots of weird dynamics, and this is the problem you have when you make your mom a hot New Jersey queen.
Well, we've all seen Back to the Future.
We have, yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I do know that he kisses his mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's super weird.
It's a good-looking mom.
Is it?
Yeah. Anyway, hot mom is hot with a New Jersey accent or a New York accent. I'm going to be honest, they sound pretty similar to me. I'm sorry to our New York and New Jersey listeners. But regardless.
That's definitely the same thing.
Yeah, Bulma's mom is pretty hot. Bulma is also hot, I guess, but I mean, if we're picking sides here.
I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the video game that came out in January of 2019.
No.
2020? 2020. You're right. Said that her name is Panchi. I'm pretty sure that's the only source of that information.
Yeah, I guess we don't know her name.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot, Bulma's mom.
Anyway, so Yamcha, why did I write Yamcha dominate?
I wrote that too, but 1 second. Cell wants to fight each person one by one. He's reiterating that. We're kind of getting we're getting some of the layout of this tournament. It's basically going to be him fighting every single person.
Yeah, does he build he builds the ring at the end of this episode.
Yeah, he's starting to. Yamcha, finding out about this, says he's going to start, he needs to go and prepare. He says, quote, "I think I'll dominate."
Yeah, so that's why I wrote that. And do we even have to say it?
No, we don't.
Okay, let's move on.
Oolong
roasted him.
Yeah, Oolong, he did. And thank God Oolong's back. Because, the show gets astronomically better. I should have given this a 10 out of 7.
Need I remind you, Yamcha has never won a fight.
No. And
literally.
The dude has taken holes. Androids and Yamcha don't get along.
Yes.
Cell's not...
Android 20 is
really Android, but
at this point also probably not even half the strength of Cell.
No. Old Vegeta beat him.
Yeah.
New Vegeta could not beat Cell.
New Vegeta could beat any of the androids besides Cell.
Yes.
Easily, I bet.
Yeah. Old Vegeta did. Well, no, I guess 17, 18. He
got rocked.
That broken arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yamcha, I've said it a million times, but I hope that I hope it's a one punch thing. Yamcha goes in, he's punching, and Cell's just taking it, and then just gives him the old
hey, I think it's my turn for a try.
Yeah.
And then it's...
Yeah, and then he's dead. Hole through the everything.
Oh. What do we get next? Oolong roasted him. He's like, you've never... I don't even remember what
So now it's Flashback City, which I actually really liked.
Yeah, I really liked this.
Roshi's
so go ahead, take it away.
Oh, I love me a tournament. And then everyone's like, no, why'd you mention tournament? This old man's going to go on and on about it. And he does, but it's great. He talks about Goku's first tournament, the 21st tournament, which is where he goes all the way to the finals.
The 21st Budokai Tenkaichi.
Did they ever say that?
No, but that's what it's called.
Game thing?
No, well, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's true. I've only ever heard those words in the video games.
Yeah.
In the 21st tournament, he goes up against Jackie Chun. And he gets his butt kicked.
Well, it was a really even fight, but they both go for the kick at the same time, and Roshi's legs were longer.
Yeah, that's fair. I still think that Roshi probably could have done a little more. Well, we don't know. I mean, it's not Roshi. It's Jackie Chun.
Oh,
spoilers for people that didn't watch Dragon Ball. And what do we say if you didn't watch Dragon Ball?
You're a pussy.
That's new. It's usually douchebag, but that too.
I forgot.
22nd tournament. Goku versus Tien. Quick note.
I actually really like when Roshi said that he's won in one of the tournaments before. Vegeta kind of like looked surprised for a second, so I think it's kind of cool. Like maybe he gains a modicum of respect for Roshi in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, this old guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Vegeta has no idea about Roshi, really.
No, that was much before.
Really, it's only Bulma, Oolong, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and obviously Goku that know. Even Gohan probably doesn't know about Roshi.
What would you rather see if there was like a what if Dragon Ball one-off series? There could be a what if Goku decided to join Raditz, or there could be a what if Vegeta was sent to Earth instead of Goku.
The first one.
Yeah.
Is this just bad Vegeta? That's bad Goku. Like, unless you evil
basically.
Goku.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Vegeta coming down to Earth would be... I don't really know. Because I feel like Vegeta's ways were taught. Like, he grew up being
He
the
is
prince.
a little older than Goku.
And like he grew up as royalty, so he's got this kind of like cockiness about him. Whereas Goku like came down as a child and didn't really know anything about himself.
And he had the head crack.
Yeah, and a tail that he, on trees and jumping all around.
But the hitting the head thing is like the reason Earth didn't get destroyed. So I wonder if if things would have gone.
True, yeah, Vegeta could just straight up.
Someone needs to just crack his melon.
Crack that melon. It's got a big melon too.
Yes, it's fun to see his big boy melon. Mm-hmm. It's fun to see his reaction to the tournament story. But anyway, you were saying the 22nd?
Goku versus Tien in the finale.
Excellent fight. A freaking excellent fight. Tien wins, but it was bullshit.
Yeah. And the 23rd tournament is Piccolo Jr. versus
my junior
teenager Goku, which was a big deal for me back in the old Dragon Ball days.
Yeah, man.
Very cool that they could disappear for a bit and then boom, comes back and he's all grown.
I love a good time skip, dude.
Me too.
I love a good time skip.
Yeah. It was very cool. And I did not see it coming because I was like, okay, it's Kid Goku in Dragon Ball. It's adult Goku in Dragon Ball Z. Because I had seen adult Goku, but
of course,
teenager Goku, which is basically adult Goku, different haircut, different hairstyle,
little different hair, different little skinnier, little shorter,
still growing out. Very cool. Obviously, that's the one where he torpedoes through Piccolo Jr. And and two, yeah. Dragon Ball art kicks so much ass.
Yeah, bro.
I just love Dragon Ball.
It looks so good.
It's awesome.
It looks so good. I retweet things on the reg. I don't know if you ever watch them, but
I do usually if it's like Dragon Ball.
Nice.
Very cool. Just Dragon Ball the art is so different from Z. Both are awesome, but Dragon Ball is
so raw, dude. It's like you can tell like someone drew it in an office.
Yep.
Which Dragon Ball Z is really the same way, but
and Dragon Ball's what 80s.
I couldn't tell you. I think late 80s, is when it was technically animated.
Nuts
started being
was
animated.
Like a thing back then.
It didn't get dubbed till after Dragon Ball Z started getting dubbed. I didn't know that. It didn't get dubbed till like 2002, I think.
Weird. Wow, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Oh, I already said that. I'm going to guess this is Brandon's favorite arc. Let's see. Little timed thing here. Cell tells Trunks earlier.
We'll rank the arcs when we finish the show
for sure. Cell tells Trunks that I'm going to host a world martial arts tournament, which is something that has not occurred since long before us.
To build a ring.
But
that's what he
says. The last one occurred like, I don't know, 5 years ago?
I think it was longer than that, man. There's a...
it would have been 3 years. We've had
There's a 3-year time jump to Dragon Ball Z.
And there's a 3-year jump we've already gone through.
A 3-year time jump in Dragon Ball Z, not to mention just the regular time passing.
It's like 8-9 years.
It's at least, yeah.
Yeah, but Cell, you're not as wise as you think.
Well, Cell is like 4 years old.
That's true. I guess that's... by technicality, he is correct,
and
actually.
Piccolo is only 3 years older than Gohan.
And Trunks is
so Piccolo is only like 14.
Only
Trunks
been on this earth for
19
year. So maybe they didn't have martial arts tournaments where he came from. Who knows? I'm on you. Wouldn't... Cell, you need to learn your history. World's martial arts tournaments, they aren't ancient. Our boys have been doing them for a while now. You're about to get your butt kicked by Yamcha. Better watch out. Better step back, Cell.
Remind me in like a few months to tell you about a plot hole.
I don't know if I was going to write that down as if I was ever going to find it.
Flipping through your notes. Oh, yeah.
Wait a second.
Anyway, Yeah, and then Cell builds the ring.
Really. Yeah, and he does a Doctor Strange thing, which I suspect we'll never see again. But he's like, yeah,
no, we will never see it again.
It was so fast. Like, it was so fast. I gave this episode also a 5 out of 7 stars.
Me too, champion.
I really liked it.
Yep.
And it's building to an arc I think I'm going to really, really like.
Yeah, how do you feel about the tournaments in general usually?
I love them. They're cool. You get to see new moves. You get to see people like fighting that you don't usually get to see. This sounds especially interesting for reasons we'll get into near the end of the next episode, but I'm super excited for how this tournament's going to work.
Yep.
Episode 167, the Doomsday Broadcast.
Grandpa is working on Android 16.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out his circuitry and his how do you say motherboard.
Yep.
All those things.
CPU, GPU.
And we get this very intensely animated scene of Oolong fingering a cupcake.
The chocolate cake that I don't think I don't know what they were going for, but it doesn't look like just a doesn't look like just a cupcake. I don't want to say it looks like a butthole or something, but it's like a weird looking cupcake. And it has a spot that's perfect for a finger. And Oolong sticks his finger in there. And now all of a sudden it's a competition. It's what, as they call it, a finger off. And Roshi's like, well, I'm going to get in there too. And he goes into like a chocolate cream cake and he's doing his thing. And then Chi-Chi zones out a little bit for reasons unknown. And then she's like, these people are a bad influence on my son. Fingering cakes is bad.
Ma'am, your husband was raised by these people.
Mm-hmm.
Oolong was probably the first villain of the show.
Technically. Theoretically, yeah.
I can't think of anything was before.
Man could have saved the world, but you know what he did? He wished for some silky smooth women's underwear.
That was his act of saving the world.
Yeah. Pretty legendary.
I think in the English he wishes for the most comfortable pair of underwear in the world.
Yeah.
In Japanese, he wishes for Bulma's underwear.
Yeah, and if you get the Blu-rays of Dragon Ball, it's the Japanese, I think.
There is no Blu-rays of Dragon Ball.
I have one.
OG. You have the DVD.
DVD, that's right. Yeah, I forgot those are a thing.
I think that they just did a Blu-ray of Dragon Ball, but it's only Europe right now or something. I don't know.
Whack.
The Blu-ray and DVD releases of Dragon Balls, all of them are historically poorly done anyway.
Yeah, they're also hard to track down, and when you do find them, they're in the back of an FYE, all mangled.
Yeah.
Unlike the Dragon Ball Z, which
the FYE by us also smells so strongly of vomit, and the carpet is so stained.
Yeah,
it's it literally looks like people shat and pissed all over the carpet, and it smells like it.
I honestly don't even know if FYE's around in the mall anymore.
Oh, it is. I went around Christmas.
It was still there,
and it was a little too crowded for my taste, so I kind of got my booty up out of there, the mall.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Yankee
obviously
Candle's
Christmas
gone.
time, but
I know that.
Really?
Yeah.
It was there when I was there.
Pretty sad about it. The Yankee Candle in the other mall near us is closed too, so I don't have Yankee Candle in store anymore. Shame. Dragon Ball Speak. My first note.
Sponsored by Yankee Candle. This
Yes.
was an ad read.
Please do. Yep. Loving all the Oolong in this trio of episodes.
All 3. Yeah, we get lots of Oolong, shockingly.
Yeah, it's great.
Will he
to see him
participate?
back. Yeah, he's definitely going to. He's probably going to win the tournament. Again, Yamcha really thinks he's got a chance against Cell because he says, I got to go outside and start training because shit's about to go down. And Krillin is like, I also should go join you and train. And at this point, I said I'm getting big filler vibes from this episode.
A little bit. But stop the presses real quick for me.
Stop the presses.
Had to say it because you're a journalist. Fit check Vegeta for me. We got the yellow shirt.
I actually have notes about that.
And we got the tan pants. Long pants. What you got?
Casual Trunks equals casual Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't know who that is.
Really?
I barely watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, what a chump. What a chump. While you were studying Dragon Ball Z, I was studying the cards.
Actually, around that time, I think I was probably watching Pokemon. My brother liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, they were about the same time. Well, Maximilian Pegasus is a really dope character design. It's basically the same thing as Trunks, except he wears a red suit. But he's got the hair with the part in the middle that kind of has the thing. But Maximilian has a cool eyepiece. Anyway, Trunks is looking good. It seems like he might get his hair cut per Bulma.
Sad.
A little upset about that.
Pretty sad.
Not really wanting to see this short-haired Trunks. The man.
I hate to rewind.
Yeah, no, go for it.
We skipped a thing where Vegeta and Trunks say that they're going to go back into the time chamber after Goku and Gohan come out.
Trunks is like, I gotta go do it, and then Vegeta's like, to hell you do. I gotta go do it.
Do you think they will go back in?
Yeah, I think so.
They got 9 days.
I do wonder what their goal is, because we kind of just came to the realization that, if you mass up, you're not necessarily going to have a better chance unless they're going to work on some kind of speed form,
unless they were going to find something else out, right? And it wouldn't necessarily be beneficial.
Exactly. But
sorry, carry on.
Yeah, the fit check, it's nice, it's good. I'm loving the casual.
What was Trunks's? What was he wearing?
Jeans and a like a t-shirt.
It's
I'm seeing either yellow or like a gray, like a light.
Vegeta
blue.
had the long sleeve yellow shirt.
That's right. Trunks had a like purple one on. Oh, we were talking about Vegeta. You said Vegeta fit check.
Yeah, either way.
I gave you a whole Trunks fit check.
Yeah.
Everything I said was about Trunks.
I knew we were getting there.
Vegeta fit check is also fly. I think Trunks looks cooler, but I just think Trunks has cooler hair. The more I see of Vegeta, the more I hate his head.
Really, I love it.
It's just so.
His hair is the coolest.
It's so much. His hair is cool, but like
he does have a big boy head.
What is that called?
Widow's Peak. It's intense.
It's intense. It's like goes halfway back his head. His head's got to be huge. Do I ever see him shave his head?
No.
Damn. Well, if he did it, I know it would be the size of like a double-sized watermelon.
Maybe he's still growing into it.
Maybe. That's something we're going to find out in the hyperbolic time
It's
chamber.
less big than it was on Namek. It is like, if you look back, like easily.
Yeah. People have said that about me too.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It was a dick joke.
It's less big. It's less big. I thought you meant like your head. Like literally your head.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a big head. Like a head.
Yeah.
On my shoulders.
Chaotic episode.
Yeah.
My man's Krillin is training in a V-neck and jorts.
Yeah.
Respect that. I respect that heavy. Yamcha's in his full gi. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. But was it really training?
No, it's
It was some goofing.
It's some cartwheeling off each other, and then I guess Yamcha hits Krillin's head and like
slips.
And he's like, "That's your biggest weapon right there, is that head." Chi-Chi, we cut away. Chi-Chi's in the hyperbolic time chamber now. She's yelling at Gohan. I'm like, I wrote a bunch of notes here because I'm like, what the hell is going on? I said she should be dead in the hyperbolic time chamber because it's all gravity, all that's crazy. Also, she's saying Goku's in a gang now. What? And then Gohan's like, no, my dad's a Z fighter. What?
Dude, they don't say that shit.
And then
that's not real.
And then I didn't write this down, but all of a sudden Chi-Chi gets slapped hard by Cell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening?
You did not.
I swear, because I literally I took notes, and then I put it was all a dream.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think it was a dream. I should have. But yeah, Cell. Then Piccolo comes in.
Yeah, and dies.
He
gets his
dies.
head crushed.
Yeah.
Like stomped on.
And then Gohan's freaking out in his sleep, and Goku's like, "It's okay, son, wake up." And that's really basically it that we see of our fighters. At this point, we cut away. Now we got Roshi, and he's watching some aerobics on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what Roshi does. Oolong's like, "Oh, you sicko," and then he starts watching it too, and he really loves it.
Mm-hmm.
He really wants the ladies to jump, I believe, is what he said.
To spank the pig.
Yeah. And then, who calls them disgusting pigs? Someone calls him a disgusting pig.
I don't know.
Which is funny because Oolong is a pig. Get it?
Hey.
All of a sudden, this part was actually really funny. Cell appears from beneath a woman.
Yes.
And he lifts her into the air, and it's a very cool villain moment. He's broadcasting to the world because the entire world is watching this aerobics channel. It's a really good channel, and he's basically saying, "Yo, this is what's happening. It's called the Cell Games. Shit's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I want to fight every single person." He also gives us thanks for letting him have some, what does he call it, biospunk or bio something. He basically thanks everybody for letting him milk them.
I believe biocum was the word they used.
Biospunk him.
Yeah.
He gives us thanks, and then he's like, I'm gonna fight everybody one-on-one. The rules are going to be the standard World's Martial Arts Tournament rules. If you fall out of the ring, you're out. He says if you die, you're disqualified.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like if you kill somebody, you're
But
disqualified. But
maybe. I mean, if you die, you are also
who
disqualified.
knows? Yamcha's under the guise that you cannot be killed in the world's martial arts tournament. So I hope if someone dies, it's Yamcha.
Krillin got killed.
Yeah.
Backstage. I think it was like backstage in a world martial arts tournament.
It's
Actually, now that I
technically
think
not
about
on
it.
there, but and then he's like, "Let me give you a little taste." Actually, no, hold on. There's more that I thought was interesting. Cell says he will fight everybody one-on-one, and they can come at him at any moment one-on-one. So, like, Goku fights Cell and loses, then Piccolo can go and fight Cell immediately. And he's basically saying, like, I'm giving them the advantage that I'm not going to be able to rest if they don't want. They can just keep coming.
So he's like pretty confident of his power at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
obviously.
also a new dynamic for Dragon Ball Z fights because I've always been like, one, y'all should be fighting together, which you don't really do often because everyone's cocky or wants to challenge it for themselves.
Right.
Two, yeah, storm the dude. Like, go hard. Save Goku for last. Save Vegeta and Trunks for last. Like, throw Yamcha out. Throw some Krillin. You know, get.
Yeah, but will that really even break a sweat on?
No,
like...
it probably won't. So if we do like I'm thinking a Trunks, Vegeta, Goku rotation. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is 3 people at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get Cell versus those 3. The Z Fighters, as I'm gonna call them.
Is Vegeta a Z fighter?
Yeah. Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku are Z Fighters.
The minute we saw him in that pink shirt, he got tamed, bro.
Yeah, freaking classic. Yeah, very cool. I'm excited about the dynamics of this arc. And then Cell's like, let me show you what I can do. Give you a little taste. And he blows the back half of the town up.
And a mountain.
And that's the end. The narrator's like, what the hell's going to happen? We have 9 days until the tournament begins, which is...
How many episodes? Say it.
To the tournament begins?
Yes.
God.
To the beginning of the tournament, how many episodes will it be?
This is 167. The tournament will not start until 174.
Okay.
7 episodes from now. 9 days, though, is a lot. You could do a lot in 9 days with the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yes.
Like, a lot. What is it? 1 year is 1 day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 9 years of training. We've seen what that happens after like a year of training. It could be some gnarly stuff.
Have they stated whether or not there's a limit to the hyperbolic time chamber?
Mm-mm.
I see.
We don't really know the dynamics at all of it. We're only just now.
The only thing we know is that only 2 people can go in at a time.
Yeah,
I believe
gravity's like crazy in there. Blah blah blah. I give this episode a 3 out of 7.
Understandable.
It just wasn't like the best. I thought it was filler for half of it.
I mean, half of it more or less was filler.
Yeah, it's funny and like cutesy, but like, no, it was just whatever.
I give it a 4. I enjoyed what I saw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I could see it. I love that. Like lately, we watch 3 episodes and we still give people as much time as a double episode.
Yeah, very strange actually, because I thought we started quick on this one.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is gonna be a 25-minute episode. Somehow we're on 44 minutes.
Yeah, this has happened lately a lot too with like the past 5 episodes. So I feel like if we do a double, it's gonna be like an hour and a half.
The people want it. If the people want it, they damn sure better tweet it.
How many subscribers we got right now?
230.
I want 300 subscribers. If you give us 300 subscribers, we will not only give you a double.
238.
238. Give us 300 subscribers. We will not only do a double, but we will also release a Dragon Ball Z themed skit.
How about this? At 300 subscribers, we will watch and review any of the movies.
History of
Trunks or episode of Bardock.
Or Broly. 400 and we watch Broly.
Which Broly? There's 4 Brolys.
Dragon Ball Z Super Broly. I really want to watch that movie.
There is no
GIFs that look cool of Goku jumping. I want to see that shit in the movie. If you get us to 400 subscribers, we're going to watch it, even if it's out of the time, right?
No.
Yes.
You should have seen it in theaters.
Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't get an invite.
I probably did invite you.
Yeah,
or maybe
did.
we were...
Did you see it in theaters?
Twice.
We probably were already doing this. When did it come out?
2018, I believe summer. So this is well before we did.
No, I just didn't.
But
DBS
Broly
it's all good.
release date. January 16th, 2019. I believe we started this show September 2019.
Yeah, we did, so I just didn't get an invite. And then you have the audacity to house watch my house and then watch it.
Oh my God. Dude, I watched it with your sound system on your TV, which is nicer than mine. Like literally max volume. I've watched it at my own house at least 2 or 3 times.
It seems
I watched
like
it
the
in
type
theaters
of movie
twice.
I would watch Like Whiplash, I watch a lot when I need some motivation.
So, like, for whenever we get to it, I almost want to review it no notes because I know the movie back and forth anyway. At least no notes from you, and we might watch it twice.
Hell yeah.
I would
like back to back, or like take a break and then.
No, we take a little break, grab some lunch, come back, watch it again.
How long
review
is it?
1 hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect. That is perfection.
There's apparently the script was 3 hours. And it got cut down to 140.
All right. Says who made this movie? Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Speak. We did it.
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna do a double next week, maybe.
You're gonna do a double.
We'll see.
Find it next time.
300 subscribers. 400 for Ball Speak.
Ball Speak.
The Cell Games.